What's up guys, Hector here with another American Stereotypes video, and I wanted to go a little bit light this time around, or this week, because the past couple weeks things were starting to get really all serious about politics and history and junk. So I have some, lighter things. I've had them for a while and I wasn't able to respond to them because I don't know about these subjects, but I asked my sister who does know about these subjects and she gave me a little cliff notes. That's why I still have my glasses on, because I'm going to be reading some of these. And I'm also running low on American Stereotypes, questions, comments, and all that stuff. So if you want to ask any more, just leave a comment in this video or on my website, because I usually post these videos on my website, links in the description. And then I can have more videos to talk about. So yeah. Alright, so first off it says Murrica. They keep writing Murrica instead of America. There's a very small percentage of people that actually say Murrica, and that's like a very small subset in the southeast side of the United States or whatever. Or if you're looking at the map, it would be like around here or something. Anyways, America, Murrica, has inferior beer. Pretty sure they're referring to the standard piss beer stuff, though, because I believe U.S. craft beer is supposed to be great. Question mark inside parentheses. See, I had to ask my sister because I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I don't touch alcohol, nothing like that. But apparently my sister says Americans are used to watered down beer. She's, tasted all these different types of things from all around the world and around the country. She said in the 80s, homebrewing really took off around the West Coast. I'm from the West Coast, California and stuff. And of course, there's other states above California that's along the West Coast. Anyways, and she said it started to spread across the United States. And some came, some breweries or whatever you want to call them came from the East. Not all of them were from the West Coast. One from the East that became popular was Sam Adams. And then ales became popular over the last 20 years. And she said people used to drink lagers, some other type of beer, I don't know, around World War I and World War II. And then they started lightening the beer because they were aiming it towards women. Because, the guys were going overseas to fight and stuff like that. And so I guess they were just selling it to women. And so, the more corporate, I don't want to say corporate beers, but the big industries of the beers were doing the lighter beers for the women and stuff, and then that just became popular and people were getting used to watered down beer. And then these, smaller micro brewery type places started popping up here and there, and then they became super popular and they became big corporations. And then so, there's some bigger name brands, I guess you can say, that aren't as bad as the older name brands. That's just what I got from her, so hopefully that's a good enough response to that. And then I believe it was the same guy who said Murrica has inferior, most popular coffee joint. I have to agree that Tim Hortons is better than Starbucks, at least for regular coffee, but it ain't like Tim's has the best coffee ever or anything. And so my sister worked at Starbucks for a bunch of years, and then she dabbled around with her own coffee machinery, mechanic stuff, the pressing, whatever. I don't even know what it is. I'm not a coffee drinker. I used to drink iced coffees back in the day, but not really anymore. She said large corporations, large corporate coffee things are more consistent with their flavors. So they sell a lot of coffees with the same flavor profile, which is pretty difficult. So once they are able to lock that in, they just sell that specific flavor. It might not be the best, richest, whatever flavor in the world, but it's really hard to maintain that same flavor profile. So once they lock it in there, that's what they keep selling. And she said hipster joints, I kind of made notes. I made notes. She probably didn't say hipster joints. Anyways, hipster joints are around like wine tasting places, you know, and they take pride in, you know, roasting their coffee and making it all special brew and all fancy stuff like that. So, you know, there are smaller coffee places that you can find really, really great tasting coffees, but they're not going to be big corporations, and they probably won't get the flavor specific and right every single time, like, you know, at Starbucks or Tim Hortons. And she says, it's unfair to characterize American coffee by the big corporate stuff like Starbucks. You know, it's like saying all American food is like McDonald's, which is not true. And McDonald's is extremely cheap fast food, and, you know, a lot of people, you know, think of American food like hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff like that, and of course they have hamburgers at McDonald's and Burger King and other restaurants like that. But if you were to ask somebody from the United States to make them a hamburger, it would not be like a hamburger from McDonald's or any other fast food joint. It's just, you know, corporate fast food, fast coffee, you know, all those things are way different from the little guys or from a normal person making it at home. So hopefully that answers that question too. And I think that'll be it. Just a little quick American Stereotypes video, a more lighthearted one. So if you like this video or you appreciate it, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more American Stereotype videos, questions, responses, all that kind of stuff. And leave some comments, questions, whatever in this video, and I will respond to them in future videos. And I will also be making more American type videos that aren't just questions and comments, like kind of informational videos. I plan to make more what is it? Not English lessons. I do want to do some English lessons, but those are a little tougher. I was just thinking of more simple things like what are they called? Phrases. That's the word. Yeah, I already have one phrases video up, but I will be putting up some more really soon.